Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. For one thing, just like Gandalf says, he is never late. He always arrives at the appropriate time. So I am never late. I only arrive at the appropriate time.
You are not Gandalf.
I am Gandalf.
You're Gander.
I'm Gander.
You one more time.
I got a lot of repercussion here.
What? Did you quit inventing words?
Come on, do it.
Repercussion.
You're not afraid, are you?
You kill yourself. And justice may still be done.
But if you shoot me,
Okay. Good morning, everybody. This is Shipping with Brian and Tim, and Tim is here today. He is, he doesn't have a mic yet. We still don't have a mic for him. And he feels overweight, so he's conscious about his weight today, okay? Just so everybody knows. 4 minutes late. Number one, I'm never late. I always arrive when I'm supposed to. Like Gandalf said in Lord of the Rings, Part 1, when Frodo comes up to him and says, "You're late," Gandalf says, "I'm never late. A wizard arrives when he's blah, 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 supposed to arrive." I guess that.
You know the thing.
You know the thing. Okay, take off my shirt right now. No, it doesn't look good at all. Take it off.
I think I'm losing.
Okay, so I need you to go get. I want some assortment of my guns upstairs.
Talk to the flunky.
assortment of guns, like
Assortment of my different guns.
you want the
Duck gun. I want the duck guns. The bear rifle.
I don't know what those are, but
And then give me one of the 1866s. Give me the Texas.
there's one down here. Oh, back there.
Give me the Texas. We're getting ourselves together here. Okay, so this is Brian, Shipping with Brian. Tim and I are here today. We're just going to do a quickie, just an hour podcast. Just kind of give you guys some ideas of what we're doing here. We got Christoph here. Christopher still hasn't bought his sets. Hendrix from Sweden, or no, not Sweden. I think he's from, where is Hendrix? What country was Hendrix from? Holland?
Australia.
No. The guy that was over in Europe. Was it Belgium? No, not Belgium. That's
Netherlands.
Netherlands? Was it the Netherlands? Here, Mark, you need to take these sets apart. You can come over here.
Norway.
No, not Norway.
Norway's where the gentleman nominated President Trump for the Nobel Peace.
What?
We're going to show some guns here.
Where's my mic?
Oh, right there.
Where's my mic? Christy wants my mic. Christopher wants my mic.
No, we need to take them apart.
Christopher says
No, because those have the bank curves in it, and then we need to put those. These could be taken apart and put away.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
Where's
And these three here, these Transamericas up here.
They can't hear me.
They don't need to hear you. This is a chaos day.
Every day is a chaos day.
Here, you know what? I wanted to do something here.
I gotta get back to packing.
Yes, you go packing, okay?
Just focus on what they're saying, any questions. Tell them today's a call-in day on texting. Text a question.
Text a question?
Yeah, text a questions. It's text question day. It's Saturday. It's where Hillary Clinton failed our military in Benghazi. The 12th. Remember 9/12. We already remembered 9/11 last night.
He's complaining. Mark is complaining that Saturday is his only day, and he's having to work.
Who?
Mark. He's mumbling as he's going upstairs.
You made the deal.
He doesn't want to do any work, and then during the work he complains, "Oh, I only have this hour." I give up.
I can't help you. I can't help you.
Tim, let's talk about slot cars, not politics.
Who's that from, Ron?
No, it's Christopher Van Dyke. All right. So let's see. What did I want to talk about?
Slot cars.
Slot cars.
Oh,
Yeah.
Guns.
You know what?
Doing guns.
Well, I'm going to bring the camera. I'm going to switch the camera over to the other table real quick because I think I'm going to do a video on dissecting cars. Okay, so this is my new working table.
That's pretty cool.
Let me get the light on it. I just want to do something different today. So let me lower this.
Ron Gardner said a wizard is never early nor late. He arrives when he intends to.
That's right. Thanks, Ron. I knew Ron would be. I knew he would come up with the right quote.
Said or close to that.
Yes. A wizard is never late. He's always whatever.
Tim, you guys related? Not by your wearing Brian's shirt. It's Denmark. Henrik from Denmark.
Yeah, Hendrik. I knew that. All right, I'm getting some chassis here because I want to do a video. I'm just going to take a car apart, some chassis, so people understand how Auto World cars are kind of fun. Now, we went to Lincoln's last weekend, and we're going to be carrying model rockets pretty soon. But we built. How is this one? Is that good? Can you see that?
That's what's good. Well, if you quit moving it around,
Like that?
drop your hand down. Drop it down. You're too high out there. Okay, that's perfect right there.
This is kind of a space shuttle. We launched this 3 times. This one did pretty good. And then this one's a really nice one. I made this one.
Christopher says his screen is flickering. Ron says he needs to refresh his page. And then Christopher said Brian's ignoring me. Lots of laughs. But Christopher's getting some screen flickering, but it's not from us. Ron says it's his screen. It's Christopher's screen.
Probably is.
It is, but he just said Brian's ignoring me. Lots of laughs.
No, I'm not ignoring him.
Everybody know that you can't run everything at once.
Right, I cannot answer all the questions.
You can't even read them right away.
So I'm bringing the camera. I'm trying to get the camera right here.
Okay, that's perfect. Now raise it. Just a tad. Go the other way, dummy.
No, because I want to have it right here when I'm
Oh, all right.
working on the cars. Can you see it there? High? Want me to lower it?
You could go
That it right there?
Get your light better though. The light keeps coming. You always do these things that require all this technical crap. Why don't you resolve this all before you start?
That's what people like about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's storming with this.
All right, so my name is Brian Young. This is ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com.
Say it again.
ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe and give it thumbnails up. Okay, so let me go.
Nails up?
Yeah, thumbnails up. I don't know. Something up. Something up. All right, so I'm going to show you some.
Chris says, oh, okay, I can see him now. I see an arm and his belly.
Man, you guys are mean.
That's Christopher.
Mhm.
There you go.
All right, so let me show you some different cars. Okay, so this is a Tyco car.
I wish I had a mic.
I wish that, okay.
They can't hear me anyway.
All right, so this is a Tyco car. And Tyco cars, their motor was built into the chassis. Where a Auto World this is similar to the old Aurora cars.
But before you get into it, ask them to text you, give me more messages. If they saw this week the 5 o'clock ad that was on YouTube.
Well, you know, I'd like to get into this. Okay,
Well, you can text us though and make it all the time and get all those messages you want. Just keep while you're doing it. Just,
No, I'm trying to get into the cars, and you're okay. Hey, over there in the shipping aisle is a chassis.
Christopher says we faintly hear Tim lots of laughs.
There's a chassis over by the shipping table on that box. Was there a chassis over there?
Yes, there was. I thought it was junk, so I threw it away.
Okay. I hope you didn't do that.
I thought it was junk, so I threw it away.
See, so this is a Tyco car here. Tyco came out in the 90s. All right. I don't need it cleaned.
You got this whole place cluttered. You can't get anything around. You can't move around here.
You just wanted to get in the image, that's all. God. No,
Hey,
this
guys.
isn't the one.
Oh, that okay. There's another one. Okay. That was the only one I saw.
No, there was another one over here. Right here.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You want me to help you?
No, I don't need help. I just need you to sit on the or watch there on the camera. All right. Now, I wanted to show you, this is an original Aurora AFX chassis.
No ads, just slot cars, please. What's that mean?
It doesn't mean that there's ads.
This is an original AFX by Aurora. This, and this is they were Mega Traction. This is a Auto World X Traction, they call it. They didn't call it Mega Traction, they call it X Traction. No, he doesn't. He thinks you're a nerd.
Because he says right here, annoying brother. I can relate. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, because, okay, so let me show you what I liked about.
Ron said 4 arms. Must have seen that.
This is what a lot of people like about Aurora, is these components right here. And I'm going to show you all the components of an Aurora chassis. And they're pretty much staple. Let me move this over here a little bit. Well, that fell apart.
No ads, just slot cars, please.
Okay, I need my glasses. I'm going to put on these are my new bifocals that I wear. All right, so I wear these now if I have to see closely. Okay, so you can see here, you need to see here, okay, so this is an original AFX chassis. And I had a guy call me earlier this week, said I sent him a chassis and it didn't work. Okay. Well, as you can see, like right here, look at this axle. Look at the dirt on that axle. Can you see that? Can everybody see that?
AFX was magnet traction.
Yeah, mega traction.
AFX. Hendrick just said, let's talk about slot cars.
Look at this stuff. See, now this was in the chassis on the axle. Now, these are what's really cool is in the Aurora chassis is you have these little brushes. Can you see that brush?
Back it up a little. It's blurry. Blurry. It's not focusing. I don't know why. Still not focusing. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Get it real close. Hold it for a minute. It doesn't focus. I don't know what's wrong with that camera. Oh, right there.
Okay, that's the brush. And there's two of them. And they go right here in the chassis. And then, so you have these two brushes. Then you have the two magnets. Then you have these two springs. Little tiny springs. This is what's neat about the AFX chassis, the old AFX. But it's the same with, then you have your two magnets. These are your two. These are the two magnets.
He says Tim's not focusing. Let him know I'm not on the camera.
He's not on the camera because the camera's an auto camera and I don't have really a focus. It's just autofocus.
I'm way on the other side of the room.
He's on the other side of the room. Is it focusing? I mean, I can see that it's...
Right there it is, but when you put it up close, it blurs out for some reason. And tell him I didn't do the cricket.
What? No. Here.
Where's that? Is it cricket over there?
No, it's not.
Stop.
Really? It's amazing how many people complain.
Oh, Christopher said he was joking. By the way, they're all asking, how come I'm not mic'd?
Because I don't have a mic yet, okay?
Ron said it's easy to get one. Chris says he should have one. Hendrick from Denmark said he should have one. Tony's on track. He said I should have one. I mean, Christopher's asking, I hear it. Do you guys hear a cricket? Sound check. I got it.
Huh?
I got the cricket.
All right. So you basically have two springs, you have two magnets. Then you have your gear plate. This is your gear plate right here for an AFX car. Now, your
Oh, Christopher. I'm sorry, Christopher.
okay, so this is an Auto World
He
car.
said just to call him Chris because I was pronouncing his name wrong.
Yeah, it's Christopher.
Oh, okay.
Remember, get offer?
Wow, Van Dyke. Is he from the famous Van Dyke painting family?
No. So Auto World, they basically copied just about every component of the Aurora, but there's little modifications, different details of the amateur plate that's not the same. But this is your armature plate. These are your two magnets. And your brushes are right here. Okay. And these are things that you want to oil. You want to keep mechanized or lubricated so that they freely move when you are racing. Because this is where your brush, see now this brush moved. And so now you got to get that brush in the right place, and it's in the wrong slot. Pair of tweezers here. But this is what you need to do with every car before you race it, is go through your cars, take them apart, and understand how they work. You won't believe how many people don't do this and they don't run. And I'm going to show you another car that somebody bought. He didn't want to spend any time and any maintenance to it. He said it didn't work. He said it wouldn't run. Okay, and I'm going to go get it. So this is the Auto World chassis. All right. Now see how it's stuck right now? Because the brush got moved before I got able to put the gear plate on. Yep, see it got moved. But this is part of the fun of trying to put everything in right. You got to like to do this. If you don't like doing it, don't get into slot cars, because this is part of the fun. Get yourself some bifocals. There we go. See how it's moving freely? Look at that. So that's this car. This is the Extraction by Auto World. And then this is the Mega Traction by Aurora.
Getting close to Halloween. Do you have any Halloween sets?
I have the zombie set. That'd be a great Christmas set. The zombie set.
Christmas, Halloween.
I mean, yeah, the zombie set.
No, yeah, for Halloween.
For Halloween, the zombie set. I see
you're sold out of the Ghostbusters cars.
Yeah.
And Ron said he gives out HO cars instead of candy.
No, why would he do that?
Ron says he gives out HO cars instead of candy. So he's out, hey, buddy. He's out of Ecto 1.
Ecto 1. I'm out of Ecto 1s. No, I have plenty of Ecto 1s.
I think he just asked if you had one.
Yeah, I have plenty of Ecto 1s.
Chris says, are you a mechanic or a surgeon?
Well, you have to be both when you're playing with these cars.
They said lots of laughs. Chris must think he's funny.
Christopher?
It's Christopher.
I told you it's Christopher.
Christopher Van Dyke. He's from the Anthony Van Dyke family.
I know that.
Painters.
He's the one that I told him deal for him to buy a.
Yeah, his great-great-great-grandfather was a student of Peter Paul Rubens and Diego Velázquez.
So we're going to put this.
Tony says he saw your Facebook commercial yesterday. It reminded me of the Papel Pock Fisherman commercial.
So this is a Aurora car right here, and this is a Auto World car. Now this is a Thunderjet by Aurora, but it's really the same chassis in the sense of its mechanism. It's got a removable gear plate, which was typical with Aurora, okay, is their removable gear plate, which is this piece right here. This was their a removable gear plate. And this is what a lot of guys loved, is because what you could do is you could rewind the motor to make the car go faster. They would take this off, they would rewind it, either have less or more to make it go faster. You know, you could put different magnets in it. Now these don't have springs. The spring is in the I'll show you here. The spring is in right here in the way they've made the circuit. It's pushed in there, and so it gives it a springish feeling right here. Right here. And so, and your brushes have a notch in them. Your brushes have notches in them, which will fit right into that area of where the spring is on the circuit. These all have to be engineered like this. This is what I find amazing. And all this has to be handmade in China. You got 10,000 Chinese putting these together. I just wanted to do this video today, just showing you how these cars are put together, because a guy bought one of these sets for me a couple weeks ago, and one of his cars wasn't working, and I told him, well, hey, you know, you might need to do some maintenance to your chassis, and that's what you need to do. You need to take them apart first. Always take these apart first and spend the day just playing with them, seeing how they work, see how they're put together, okay? You know, going through a little bit of fun, you know, on your car. But this is a Thunderjet, and this is an Ultra G, or a Mega Traction by AFX. And these are so you have these two, and then you have Aurora. See, I'm sorry, Tyco. See, Tyco was a complete system. Now, see, Tyco, I think you could still take some of this apart, but some of it was already mounted in here. You could still play with this, but everything was really already seen together. Now, these are the brushes or the guide blades for Tyco. They have a built-in spring right here. This is your guide blade. So that's a Tyco 440X2. All right. See that right there? And then you have the next company, which this was done. A lot of these cars were done by Lifelike. Lifelike came out with a whole series of cars, and this is a Lifelike, their cars, and they kind of had the similar design as Tyco. You know, your motor here, it's all your magnet, and your motor gear is all one unit. There's not much, how do I want to say, creativity you can do in these cars. I mean, the guys learn to do that. They might rewind the armatures. They might change components here, the brushes maybe. But that's why a lot of people loved the Auroras, is that you can really strip them down and do a lot of upgrades, which a lot of people did and a lot of people like to do. Okay. Got that cricket going again. So these are your chassis, kind of the different chassis. Some of the chassis. You've got Tyco, you got AFX, Lifelike, and then you have your Race Masters. Now Race Masters, again, they re-engineered everything from, I'll show you the progression. I'll get another car here in a minute. I'm going to move over here and get another car here that I have here. Here we go. Okay. Oh, and then I want to get a car. I'm going to show you a car that I got from a customer. He ordered a car. He sent it back to me because he said it didn't run. And I told him exactly what he needed to do. So let me show you some other cars. Now I still have some of these Aurora. These were Tomy Afx's. See,
Does that Lifelike car have a neo magnet?
Yeah, no. Okay, now this.
Repeat the question because they can't hear me.
No, it does not have a neo magnet. This is an Aurora Tomy Afx car. These came out from 80 to 90. Okay. And this was, you had your motor, which was kind of in a sealed. They went to a sealed motor unit.
Lifelike car has a big motor.
Yes, it does.
Chris thinks he's hearing crickets again.
He is. Okay, so let me. I'm trying to pop this out here because I wanted to show you how they. Pops right out. I just want to show you. This is a retainer clip that they had. This is the magnet. See, so this is the motor for a Tomy Afx or Tomy Afx Aurora. They kind of kept the name on it. It's like here you can see it says Aurora Tomy. They still had the license for Aurora when they were calling it Tomy, but then it switched to Tomy X. All right, so this is basically the whole car. You have your guide blades, the same as your guide blades. Your springs are underneath here. But this was a Tomy Afx. This was in the 80s, from 80 to 90. All right, and then this is kind of how the cars were in Race Masters until about 2000, about 5-6 years ago, and then they started to re-engineer their chassis completely, and they came out with this chassis, which we showed you this before, but I just want to show you that this is the new chassis you're getting from Race Masters. Okay, so this is the new chassis from Race Masters. You see how the motor is completely sealed? How they've miniaturized it? Now they have a circuit for quicker speeds. All right, now your axle is kind of the same. Your pinion gear, If you look at the pinion gear, it's a little more robust, but it's still, after time, you'll have wear and tear right here. And that's what you always are going to need to replace, is either this or this. That's what's going to wear out. But you also want to see now right here, we've had this for about a month now. See all the lint that's collecting in it right here? See that? So this is a Race Masters. Okay, this is, I call this the top of the line. Now there are some, and I emphasize this a lot that there are a lot of people that like, Aurora, because you can, or the Auto Aurora, because you can tear apart the car and re-engineer it and tinker with it. A lot of people like to tinker, okay? And so that's the difference. And then you have your Tomy Afx. All right, so now this.
With all that licensing, HO cars would probably be $5.
Correct.
It's a servo motor. He says it's a servo motor?
Yeah, the new ones are.
Size. A servo motor sized.
Yes.
Okay, they can't hear me, so you can't say yes to what they can
Okay, so
hear.
Tim just asked a question. Somebody must have said about servo motors. And I'm just saying yes. And
Christopher Van Dyke said I said Chris, and he was happy about it. Christopher Van Dyke. Van Dyke. Christopher Van Dyke.
what are you talking about?
Christopher Van Dyke is on his iPhone, his Android. He's on an Android. It says it's flickering. He's trying to reboot it. I guess he got it done. Oh, this is my water.
This is the fun part about it, is taking the chassis apart, field stripping it.
Ron says it's not a hobby for fat fingers. Got that right.
There we go. Clicks. Yeah, it all snapped together. This is what people liked about Tomy and Afx. Tomy Afx. So these are your Tomy Afx. This is Tyco. This is Rocar. Rocar was by Lifelike. No, this was a. Oh yeah, okay. Now this was the later year. This was the later year in the late 70s. This was the Super G. They came out with a Super G, which had a sealed motor too, which then they kind of incorporated into this new design. But this was an evolution between this and this. This was first, then this was in the late 80s or late 70s before the 80s. I might have the years off by a couple, so don't quote me, okay? Ask Bob Beers. Bob Beers is the expert on dates and all that. I'm just kind of giving you overall view of slot cars and the progression, because this is what we have right now. This is Auto World, Mega Traction, and Thunderjet. Now, this was a car. I want to show you I want to show you this. What happened to a guy. So this guy bought my favorite car, which is this car right here. All right. This is a Ford GT by Fly. And when you buy these, they come just like this, all right? Of course, they don't unscrew greatly. Phew, well, that was close. Now, when you buy one of these, this is how the braids come when you buy it. You see how flat they are? Look at this. Look at how flat they are.
He said use packing tape to clean tires.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Well, what it does is clean the tape. You can tape here. You can also sand them down because you want to get the oil off it. But also you take tape and it takes off all the grime and everything off them.
Packing tape.
Packing tape. A lot of guys will spin them to get some of that stickiness onto the tires too. They like to do that. But I'm showing the guide braids because when you get them, they look like this. And when you put them on the track, the cars will not, they'll run sporadically. And that's exactly what happened to his car.
Oh, it ran sporadically?
It ran sporadically. Tim said it ran sporadically. This is the car that he sent me back. I took it off, I opened the package like this. Yes. And this is what I did to it. See that? I bent them like in a V shape. Okay? And the car ran perfect. I put it on the track, and it ran perfect. All right?
Oh, because of the pressure at the curb.
Right here. It's putting pressure on the track, which giving contact to the electricity.
Yeah, but the curb there that you made a little dent.
Yeah, right there. Can't you see it?
Yeah, not a big curb.
A V. I made a V.
V, but
No, it's the V.
Okay, the tip of the V.
No, we wanted to slow the curve. That's the curve right there.
Correct.
Slow the curve.
The tip of the V.
We wanted to slow the curve.
Slow the curve?
Yeah, we wanted to slow the curve. Remember back in March?
Ah.
We wanted to slow the curve.
Hey, Chris said no politics.
I'm not. I'm just talking about the curve. We had to slow the curve. That's right. Flatten the curve. Flatten the curve.
Hey,
So
we can't talk politics.
I'm not. That's right, Ron. All right, Christopher needs to buy his race set.
Well, Chris said, okay, quit being perv, Tim. What's a perv?
I have no idea. So these are all the chassis. We got 3.
Said only 15 days.
Yeah, only 15 days. It's been 6 months. What a joke. Okay.
Pervert. I'm a pervert. Chris has real issues with me, doesn't he?
He does. He doesn't like you.
I guess not.
His brother.
Oh.
He's got a brother that doesn't like him.
Oh.
All righty. So these are some of the neat chassis that we have. Now I have on my rockets.
Well, we're not interested in rockets.
Well, I just want to show them. See, what you do is you put this super sealing on it, and I'm getting this really flat.
No one believed me when I said it would be until election day, not just 15 days. Now, you can't say that because a lot of us knew that.
Who?
Ron just said,
No, Ron is smarter than anybody.
No. Ron said no one believed me when I said it would be until election day. I've been saying it since day one. Also.
Yes, but Ron knew it before you. Ron knew it before you, Tim.
No, Ron didn't know it before.
Ron knows everything before everybody.
No, we knew it at the same time.
No, Ron knew it more. Don't you get it? So these are my model rockets we're going to get into maybe. This is the space shuttle rocket. Those little rockets glide off.
Chris doesn't like me. He says Ron is smart, Tim. I is stupid. Chris says listen to Ron. Oh my gosh. Mustafa Van Dyke.
How many viewers do we have?
now at 10. Now we're back at 9.
All right, so let me,
What are you doing now?
I'm going to bring the camera over here, kind of show the layout here.
Oh, there you, oh, that can't, oh, this is a delay. Okay, I see. This screen went off. It went blank on me. That looks good. Guys, it looks like a wintertime scene.
I know.
Move it more to the right. There you go. More. Now, can you back it up, or can you back it up? You get the, whoa. Now, up, right there. Kind of. Now, move it a little bit more to the right to get that curve there. Right there, okay, right there. That's good. Yeah, with a low angle, I guess that's cool. Let's see now. Listen to Ron. You need to put an M8O in the nose cone. Oh, M80. You need to put it in the M80 in the nose cone. Lots of laughs. Christopher said 10 now. 10 now. Okay. Too much popcorn on that layout. Okay, first of all, it's not popcorn, Ron. Or Chris said that. And Ron said marshmallow. Looks like Christmas, Brian, from Chris. Make it Halloweenish. We're still developing it. That's the texture for when I start painting in the rocks and all the foliage and all the. Hey, you didn't fill in that spot where we're putting the lake.
No, why?
Oh, you left that open. Okay.
Yeah.
This is all going to be repainted. All this will be painted. This is texture. Texture. It's going to be painted. We got different styles of color going to be here. There's going to be a lake in here. Going to paint along the seams here. Just adding some stuff to take it.
I have no idea what you're talking
What
about.
they should have done in California was remove certain trees, but they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't clear cut.
Didn't clear cut like they should have. But yet they banned straws.
That's right. Christopher says no politics.
Oh, that's right. Ron says it's pie topping. The jump should be over a river.
Yeah, I'm going to put a river right here.
Keep metal off the track. Oh, you're putting your blade on the track.
Where?
I don't know, you're scratching it with your. Just watch you don't put the metal on the track. Hendrick says, let's talk about slot cars. Ron's about to laugh. There should be a guy fishing in a boat under the jump.
I am.
Okay, you can't say they can't hear what I'm saying, so you're just saying I am. You're saying words to a blank space.
Not necessarily.
Chris said again, Slotcar is not politics. Politics. LMAO. Chris says that should be your slogan. Slotcar is not politics. That should be our slogan. All right, we'll slip in little innuendo. We'll slip in little innuendos. Making slot cars great again. You hear Brian, not so well with him. Christopher Van Dyke, you're not going to hear me because I don't have a mic.
He doesn't have a mic, guys. I don't have one yet for him. I've got one, but I don't have a splitter. I got to get a splitter. I've been gone all last week.
He says that every week. He says that. Ron says we should set up a slot car track in the Capitol building for a day, and and make the whole government race not allowed to say a word. Chris says I'm background noise, lots of laughs. Ron said the mic he got came with a splitter.
Did it really?
Yeah. In fact, he put that
Hold on.
in the words. The mic I got came with a splitter.
Brian Young, ProTinker.
Hey, Brian Young, Don Wood. He's going to send me that dog bone for that IMX 1800.
Yes, it shipped out last week.
You know what day? Because I thought I even got it back now, and I haven't received it yet.
I do have a splitter right here.
Unbelievable. See, Ron, I told you. You should have listened to Ron in the first place.
Oh.
Hold on.
Yes,
Yeah.
it shipped. Let's see, when did it ship? Did you get your mail today?
Yeah, I've already got it.
Ah, shoot. Now it shipped. I don't know if I got it out on Thursday. I thought I got it out on Thursday.
Oh, hell, you just got it out there. I thought maybe.
Well, I got busy. I'm all by myself this week, and I tried to get it out as fast as I could. And when I'm all by myself, it's hard for me to keep up.
Okay, all right. If it ain't here Monday.
It should be done. It should be there on Monday, for sure. All right.
Okay. All right.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Take it easy.
That's too bad. That's always sad when a customer doesn't get something. But you gotta, I always wait a little bit. I'm a very patient person.
Testing. Can everybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. I've stopped typing, giving them ideas. Testing. Yeah, you can hear me.
Yep.
Here, talk. Okay, talk into this one.
Me? Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. The voice of the shadow. Yep. I can hear me. I can hear it.
All right, I found that splitter.
Yeah, it took him 3 weeks, Ron. Took him 3 weeks, Ron.
I found that splitter. Oh, my mic. Okay, now this mic's not working.
Hold on a minute.
I got to get the other mic working now. Testing. Hold on, guys. Brand new, Ron. I never used it. Don't you have to get both? Do both mics work off the same mic mix? Or is it mic mix 2?
Something's coming out there. Or it might be the other one.
Let's see here. We've got 4 minutes left. All right, so we have. All right, we got sound on this mic here. We've got sound on this mic here, guys. People love us when I do this. But I don't have sound on this mic, and there is power. Shouldn't they be coming? See, this one's fine. So let's try something here. Testing 1, 2, 3.
That works. Or the tapping.
For some reason, it's not allowing me to get input from both of the mics. So there's no sound from this one. There's sound from here because I'm tapping it. So let's. testing. Yeah, I think it's on, Ron. This one's fine right here. See, I can test that one. I should be able to turn one off. All right, well, that's that one there. Well, we have one mic again, but I wonder why the other one's not pairing. turn on one RX and two mics at the same time. Okay, shutting down. Oh well, I'll figure this out when I'm not live. Well, we had fun today. This was just kind of a fun live today. We'll see you Wednesday at 10:30, or every Wednesday at 10:30 is our live. Have a great day, everybody. It's a Saturday. Go have fun. Go outside, have fun. Do some fun things outside, and everybody have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give us thumbs up. And click the notification bell. Thanks for all the comments. That helps us in Google and YouTube. They pass us out to more people.